Finn Harps update brought to you by Donegal Daily and Donegal Sport Hub in association with Kelly Centra, Mountain Top, Letterkenny.
I don't think we ever pushed the panic button. I think it might be, other people that push the panic button, Charlie, and all of a sudden, what I tried to explain with Waterford is that they've invested very heavily in the experience of what they took in. They might catch more than us, but at the same time, we're only 2 points behind them with a game in hand if we can turn our own form around, and that's a massive if. But it's after the lack of trying, and look, as I said before, we're in the position we normally are at this stage of the year, albeit by a different medium or a different avenue, where we started very well and then dropped. We normally do the opposite, start poorly and pick up. But we need to pick up, and we need to pick up soon, and sometimes in the most unexpected places it happens, and we're hoping that might be the showgrounds in Saturday.
Yeah, there's no magic wand to that happening, Ollie. It's just hard work keeping on the training ground and trying to get the results, because Sligo's a perfect example. You played them twice this season, 2 narrow defeats, both games I would suggest you should have got something out of, but you didn't.
No, and I remember saying that we played quite well at home against Sligo, one of the better performances, and they still beat us, which was a great sign of the team that we're going in the right direction, as in Sligo. But that's gone, and so is the game in Sligo. They've had 2 weeks to prepare as well for the game. We need to keep it tight and see what happens in the last half an hour if we get to that. But it's a tough place to go. If we're not right, we'll get nothing out of it. If we're right, we're hoping we can make it tough and try and turn a little bit of the rub of the green goes our way. But it'll take that, and it'll take us playing well to get a turn, Charlie.
Yeah, and has the couple of fortnight out from league football been a bit of help? I know you played in the cup in the meantime, Ollie, but was it good to get a break from the league just the way things were going?
Well, it's hard to know. We were preparing to play Bows on Monday night there, and we were disappointed when the game went, when they progressed in Europe. But then when you see the way they performed in the Aviva Stadium on Tuesday, maybe we dodged a bullet, to put it that way to you. It's hard to know. If you're going well, you always want games. We're not going that well, so maybe it came at a good time. And we'll only find out with games to come.
Yeah, what are you sensing from the lads, Ollie?
They've always been together. They've always tried very, very hard. It's not just us it's hurting them as well, Charlie. And it's not like it's all doom and gloom. And I always said that if we win a game as we did at the start of the year, there's nobody high-fiving. And when we lose a game as we have been, there's nobody huge and totally despondent. Yes, they're disappointed, Charlie, but it will turn. It's a matter of when and where, and please God, the sooner the better.
Yeah, and I suppose it'll turn when you start scoring a few more goals, Ollie. You haven't been conceding too many, apart from there's an odd example where you conceded maybe 3 or 4, but that's very, very seldom. But you haven't scored enough. Look,
no, we haven't. We probably haven't scored enough in years gone by either, and we've dug it out. Look, it doesn't make it any easier, the challenge ahead. Just because we dug it out in years gone by doesn't necessarily mean you will here. But if they stick together and the group are together, and please God, that little bit of rub of the green, maybe a decision or maybe an own goal that goes your way at the other end rather than at your own end.
Yeah, it's so fickle, isn't it, football, Ollie? One good result can set the ball rolling, as we've seen in recent years, but it's getting that result is a big challenge.
It's a week away, it's a couple of days away, then it's another week away if it doesn't happen. We're very aware that it will turn, but as you said and I said to you a while ago, it's a matter of when and where, and please God, it might be showgrounds on Saturday night.
Yeah, it's going to be a dogfight to the end, no matter what way it goes.
Yeah, no, we won't give up fighting, Charlie, unless we're mathematically gone, and please God that won't happen. We'll be fighting right to the end. That's one thing that they will do. Yes, they're hurting, Charlie. It's not like they don't care. They do, and so does the whole club, and we'll do all we can to survive in it. But it'll take that change of direction, that little bit of luck to go away, and obviously the sooner the better to give us a better chance.
Just finally, Ollie, in terms of squad, 1 or 2 guys sat out there to make that session, but a lot of people out on the pitch.
Yeah, we've a number of lads out injured, Charlie, and with the lads, Shane is suspended, which is a huge blow to us as well. But you saw the numbers we had there. We've good lads that are waiting to get a chance and had waited and taken their chance to their credit. So it's not that we're short bodies, with a slightly bigger panel, despite the fact that 1 or 2 moved on. We're hopeful that won't be the cause of us not achieving our goal.
And no better place to get that start to that one than a big year match against Sligo.
Yeah, with a bad record down there, Charlie, and having won it, God knows when and where. But as I said, sometimes the least likely of venues is where it happens, and we're hoping that can be the case.
The Finn Harps update brought to you by Donegal Daily and Donegal Sport Hub in association with Kelly Centra, Mountain Top, Letterkenny.